Praise the Lord. Good morning. There was a man who had a ferry boat. He ferried people from one shore to the other. Very long time he had taken this job, and every day he used to, be with people around and joke about things, laugh about life, and a lot of things happening. But after a certain incident, the man stopped being joyful as before, and he went to be very sad, and he had to be lonely sometimes, and a lot of things that changed his life. People used to recognize him once a joyful man. Now everything has come to a stop. So for being like this, the reason is the man had a brother, little brother, and as they were ferrying, unfortunately, the boy fell into the water and the man could not save him. So he thought that he is guilty for his death. So this went on for a long time. And one day there happened to be a little girl in the ferry boat. She said, "Uncle, I used to see you always, happy, but nowadays you don't smile and laugh, you don't talk to us, and you be very quiet. What is the reason?" So he said, "I'm carrying a burden of something that happened yesterday," meaning his past. So the girl said, "If you are carrying something of yesterday, how will you carry the burden of today?" So the burden of yesterday is completely filled. So that struck his head. He said, uh, for a minute, he thought to himself, of course, that's true. When you carry the burden of yesterday, what is the life of today and what will be for tomorrow? So, most of the time, when we come into our lives, we understand that we carry something of the past and we don't live the current moment or the life moment that we have in front of us. And we also tarry in living in the future. So, this always breaks up everything that is in store for you for the future, and you're not prepared to meet anything in the future. So that makes you stumble, makes you at loss, and makes you feel very disappointed about your life. A lot of things happens in and around with the same situation. So the man decided that he will cherish his memory of his brother, but he will not feel guilty anymore. And he will try to live a life that always makes people happy, and he will also be well enough. So, lot of times we consider ourselves holding to the past as something that we cherish and we don't want to come out of it, right? We hold on to it in such a way that we think we respect them by honoring in holding the past. But that doesn't happen all the time, and it is not an easy feeling. If you're good with cherishing good moments with them, that is good. But if you have a habit of holding yourself guilty for certain things and breaking yourself for unnecessary attitude, and all these things will really drag you from where you are, and you will go deeper and deeper into that place of discomfort and a place of agony, and you will blame yourself first, and then you'll start blaming the environment, and lot of things that will turn into a very bad situation. So I wanted to encourage you this day. In the Bible, it says in Isaiah 43:18 and 19th verse, it says, "Forget about the past. Don't think about the past that happened. Behold, I have placed a new thing in front of you. That's before you. All you have to do is take a stable chance and go ahead and take the opportunity in viewing what God has kept for you." Every time, it is very important and necessary for you to understand what's God's plan in your life. Things might have been very bad, and things might have been very difficult for you, but all that changes is in the presence of God. Just one word telling to the Lord and saying, "I know I have done wrong. I know this is guilty. I know this is, hurting me, but everything is submitted to you. I wanted a deliverance." One word to Christ. No man can change your situation. No man can turn out anything for you. But all I wanted to tell you today is just telling one word to God and saying, "Lord, I leave it here, and I don't want to carry the burden again. And I don't want to, use the same pain to hurt myself. So that is how you get a deliverance. But one word with a honest prayer changes your life. And I wanted to encourage you this Sabbath day that God is really loving you so much that He wants you to hold the goodness and the good future that is there kept for you, rather holding on to your bad memories and your bad past. So God bless you. If anybody is going through such scenario, I just encourage you. God is loving you. There is a greater future for you ahead of you. You don't have to worry about anything that's troubling you. Of course, you might feel guilty. That should be there, but you know everything changes in the presence of God. God can start a new, fresh way of your living in every possible manner that you haven't imagined at all. So I wanted to encourage you, go ahead and worship the Lord with great faithfulness that He has promised you, and He will do great things. Thank you.